Picture this, biting into what you thought was a juicy steak from your neighborhood butcher, only to learn it came from a shop crawling with rats and riddled with cleanliness problems. It's a nightmare scenario that could turn your meal into a health hazard, and that's exactly what happened to your local butchers in Lai, leading to a temporary shutdown and hefty fines for serious hygiene violations. Stick around, because this story reveals just how critical food safety is in our daily lives, and it might make you rethink where you shop for dinner. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these fines enough to deter bad practices, or should we hold consumers more accountable for checking up on their food sources? In March of last year, a routine inspection by environmental health officers from Dudley Council uncovered a laundry list of troubling issues at this popular high street establishment. Beyond the jaw-dropping presence of rats scurrying around the premises, a clear sign that pest control had been neglected, the team found numerous areas of the shop were filthy, with equipment used for preparing food not properly cleaned. Imagine preparing a roast on surfaces that haven't been sanitized. It could introduce harmful bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli, leading to serious illnesses such as food poisoning, which affects thousands of people annually. For beginners in food safety, think of it this way: just like washing your hands before eating prevents germs from spreading, keeping a butcher's shop spotless prevents those germs from contaminating the meat we consume. Adding to the concerns, there were no towels or hand-drying options at the wash basin, food safety protocols weren't being followed consistently, and staff hadn't received adequate training in hygiene basics. These aren't just minor oversights, they're breaches that could compromise public health on a larger scale. For instance, insufficient training might mean employees don't know to avoid cross-contamination, where raw meat juices touch ready-to-eat foods, potentially causing outbreaks. The shop was promptly closed until the owners demonstrated they'd eliminated the risks, showing how authorities prioritize quick action to protect shoppers. Fast forward to this week, and the two directors, Zeeshan Shaukat, aged 43, and Nadeem Hussain, aged 47, faced the music at Dudley Magistrates Court on October 29. Pleading guilty to 7 hygiene offenses on behalf of themselves and the company, each received a £300 fine plus a £120 victim surcharge, totaling penalties that add up to more than £5,000 for the business, including court costs. This case serves as a stark reminder that food hygiene isn't optional, it's a legal requirement enforced to safeguard everyone from invisible dangers lurking in our food supply. Councillor Phil Atkins, who oversees development and regulation for Dudley Council, weighed in with a strong statement: discovering rats in a food outlet is totally unacceptable and represents a major threat to public well-being. I want to applaud our environmental health team for their rapid response in closing the shop to ensure community safety until it was verified as secure. This should be a wake-up call for every food business that upholding top-notch cleanliness and pest management isn't just good practice, it's mandatory law. And this is the part most people miss: while fines and closures aim to enforce standards, some might argue they're not always sufficient. What if stricter penalties or more frequent inspections could prevent such issues? Or, on the flip side, should shoppers take a more active role by demanding transparency from their local vendors? Do you think this incident reflects broader problems in food industry oversight, or is it an isolated lapse? We'd love to hear your thoughts, agree or disagree in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can all contribute to safer eating habits.